If you don't do these things and you just do it old school and like you have a receptionist answering the phone when she's not on her lunch break or smoke break, and then she says, "Hey, oh, I'm so glad you called. I got your message. I'm gonna have Jimbo call you back and schedule a freaking sales proposal, a sales call. Oh yeah, oh well, he'll call you back. What time is that? I don't know. He'll call you. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. If you're doing it and you listen to me right now, stop doing it right now.
It's so
Stop doing it.
frustrating when I hear guys and they say that. Like when we're like, hey, well, what's your process? And they're like, oh yeah, we just pass the lead off to one of our reps. It's
The,
like you're
the
just
most
flushing money down the
And
drain.
I worked for companies like that. And I was like, I cannot believe this is happening. As like a little 22-year-old, I was like, this is the wildest thing in the world. And you got to stop doing that. You don't deserve the This is what I'm saying. If you don't do these processes, you don't deserve the profit. Have fun. Let's talk about some real numbers really quick. If I'm hitting 40% profit per million, every $1 million I sell, I hit around 40% profit. That's $400,000 of profit, right? If you're hitting 22% or 25%, that's 25%, $25,000. I'm making
25, 250,000.
$250,000. I'm making $150,000 more than you every $1 million I sell, like of profit.
Yeah. What about the
Like,
guys though? So like I've talked to guys and they'll try to frame it in like a ethical. They'll be like, oh, it's just unethical to be out here charging these homeowners
I
for
would
more
say
than
they don't know their numbers.
25%
100%. They
profit.
don't know their numbers. They don't know them. They do not know their numbers. They're probably door knockers. Sorry. They're probably door knocking because they're like, well, we're not putting any effort. This is why they're door knocking. So they're not putting any effort into marketing. So they don't have a risk out there. They're just like training guys and maybe a really good process of door knocking. Door knocking works. I'm aware that canvassing is the most effective ROI in all of marketing still. I am aware of this. The reason that guys don't have confidence about charging the right margin for these is because they're like, well, I'm not actually putting any effort out there. I just got my, like you called it, like the roofing club. They just got their club. Hey guys, go out there and sell it. I don't deserve high margins.
They're not
That's
creating the value, so they're
yeah.
also not charging for the value.
There's no machine they're all they're doing is they have a sales team that goes and sells things. There's no actual real brand. Like there are companies that I know that are like getting bought up by private equity because private equity sees the numbers, which is great for them, but there's not an actual real brand. Like they're just a sales team. They just rotate through sales reps over and over again. I know guys on these and they just rotate through. They just rotate through. They just keep
Because they can't even retain them because it's
yeah, because it's not an actual machine. It's all it is just a sales force. And if you can't hack it, see you later. So the owners don't actually have any confidence because they're not building anything.